Do you have to use chemicals to clean trash cans? Whenever I run my can cleaning business, there's a lot of different things that could go wrong. There's a lot of different things that could go right. If you do use chemicals, obviously there's going to be benefits, but also if you use chemicals, there could be some drawbacks. Not in every single scenario do you have to use chemicals whenever you're cleaning trash cans. There's a ton of different customers even that don't want me to clean on top of their concrete, therefore I have to clean in the customer's grass or even the street. But the street is less of a problem because the water is just going to wash out and the chemicals are pretty diluted. But if you're going to be having to wash on somebody's grass because the customer does not want you to clean in their concrete. This is a situation that I had a couple months ago with a can cleaning, and the customer said, hey, we just got the entire concrete pressure washed, we got the driveway pressure washed. If you could, please don't wash the can on top of the concrete, because he knew there's gonna be dirty water, there's gonna be filth and stuff that comes out, and it's probably gonna stay in the driveway. Although I've never had that as a situation, most of the times I try to clean the can on top of the street. That way I know the gravel's not gonna get a ton of like nasty water stainage on it. But in this situation, I had to go in the customer's backyard and clean the can on top of their grass. So therefore, I said, you know what, do I actually have to use the chemical? If you need help keeping up with customers, sending estimates, invoices, or collecting payments from all of your customers for free, then check out QuoteIQ in the App Store and the Google Play Store, or you can try any paid tier right now for just $1 at myquoteiq.com, which is going to be the first link in the comment section and the description. Also, if you sign up for any tier for a year using my link, you're going to get a free coaching call with me. It's going to help you. It's going to make things a lot easier. It's going to help you use your pressure the most and get rid of all that gunk and stuff that's on the side of the cans that has probably been there for a while, especially if the customer has never cleaned their can before. It's not gonna hurt you to come out with some chemicals. But I also have even had guys that clean cans that I've taught, and they have situations like, you know, maybe chemicals, or the chemical spray back is going on top of their head, it's going in their hair, it's going in their eyes, and maybe if you're not wearing the right equipment, you could hurt yourself. You could end up breathing in a lot of those chemicals. You could end up getting them in your eyes, maybe if you're sweating. So it could have a lot of drawbacks in that safety area. But there's going to be a lot of benefit to you going through and making sure that it helps you make the wash a little bit better, a little bit more sanitized, and lasts you a lot longer. Because at this point, you're really just washing out the can with a little bit of water and pressure. Even though it is a pressure washer, it's not the same equivalent as taking a garden hose and spraying off the can. That does not work. Maybe if you have a scrubber and you're going through and doing all that manual scrubbing, it might. But this is just to tell you that you do not need to use chemicals to run your can cleaning business. You do not need to clean somebody's trash can with chemicals every single time. There's a lot of different situations where you're not going to be able to. And if you ended up cleaning it on a customer's grass and you use that chemical, it's not enough diluted to use the chemicals on top of somebody's grass. You're going to end up killing the grass, and it's going to be very noticeable, and the customer is going to know exactly who did it because they watched you clean the trash can on top of the grass. And you're just going to end up with a situation like, hey, the grass ended up dying because of the chemicals. So in that case, you would not need to use the chemicals. It might just take you a little bit longer, and you might even want to go back over it with, you know, I like to go through with my rinse, take my pressure washer, hit the rinse of the can inside and out, and then I come back with my foam cannon, then I do a chemical treatment, then I finish and just rinse everything off. But you can end up just doing a couple more layers of rinsing it off, running your foam cannon in there. That way you're getting it soap, you're getting it like perfumized, and then you're going to go ahead and throw your Fabuloso in there. But it's going to help you kind of alleviate that situation where, all right, I'm not able to use chemicals. I can't buy the chemicals. My parents don't want me to use chemicals. Or even you're like, I don't want customers to see that this is a chemical treatment and think that I am just like, I'm gonna hurt or damage something or damage the animals, or you don't want to get fined because you think that somebody in the neighborhood or HOA or even like the federal government is gonna see you putting the chemicals, rinsing it out, and now all that water is going into the drains, and they're like, oh, you use chemicals and you don't have a chemical license. Whatever the situation is, I'm just saying that you could run your business without it. Once again, it's an obvious fact that it's going to make things a little bit easier. When it comes to the cleaning itself, if you are offering a chemical treatment, it's even a large thing. Like, I think it's a major selling point in my own personal, like my business and my marketing, because you want to target the customer's pain points, and knowing that it has a chemical treatment or a chemical solution, whatever word that you want to use, it's going to make the customer feel at ease because none of that stuff is going to be there anymore. You're hitting it with bleach and degreaser and water. They know now already that it's going to soak in bleach. You're going to have that can sanitized. The smell is going to be gone. Any animals, rodents, anything nasty, maggots. I've cleaned maggot full trash cans, and that's something that's not going to be able to last past an entire spray down and sitting in bleach, sitting in your solution, then coming back over with the pressure washer, then coming back over with the foam cannon. It's an overkill method to clean a customer's trash can to where there's no stone unturned, there's no bases uncovered. So it's something that just alleviates alleviates that resistance in the customer's mind of saying, hey, listen, is it actually going to be worth it? Is it really going to get completed the way I want it to be? That way they don't have to worry about having you come out next week or another person come out another week because it's so bad still after you've already done the cleaning. But if you're gonna go over just with your pressure washer, I would recommend you come up with some sort of strategy or some sort of system where you are like almost, it's like a car wash. You are just over and over, rinse the outside, rinse the inside, come back over, foam cannon, then do it again, let it sit for a second, rinse the outside, rinse the inside, foam cannon. And you do that maybe 2 or 3 times. That way you guarantee there's no problems. You're probably going to run out of soap solution in your foam cannon. Or if you guys don't use some sort of foam cannon or like foam auto wash or any sort of soap like that, you're doing something wrong. You should be caking this trash can in soap that smells pretty good. It's going to help everything just look better, smell better, and it's going to bring life back into the trash can. And I know everybody's, can cleaning doesn't make any sense. Why would anybody clean their trash can? It doesn't make any sense. If you have a bad enough trash can, trust me, there's other people out there that have a bad enough trash can. If you own a trash can, you know how bad it smells. If you've been near a restaurant and been near their dumpster pads, you understand how nasty some of these cans can actually get. And especially living in Louisiana, seafood is a big thing. And sometimes people have crawfish bowls and they leave their crawfish in the cans for a week while they go on vacation or they do anything. The bags are going to sit in there, maybe they're going to leak, and then the can's going to get nasty, sit in the sun, and it's going to smell awful. And somebody out there is going to have that exact same problem and is going to want a solution for it. So if you can't offer chemicals, if there's any reason why you would never be able to use chemicals for your business or you think that it complicates things, just remember that you have to run some sort of on and off with a rinse from your pressure washer and then a full spray down from your foam cannon. That way you make sure that everything is getting covered and you're replacing that chemical treatment that is so necessary and so, vital to making the customer realize this is going to be a decent cleaning and it's not going to be something that's half-assed. It's not going to be something that, once again, that the bases aren't uncovered and that, this guy just, sprayed it down with a garden hose and left. You do not want them to have that idea in their head. If you guys want to learn how I've made thousands of dollars with low ticket services like trash can cleaning and mobile detailing, check out the second link in the comment section description. There you're going to gain access to our school community. In the community, we have multiple courses, including my own course on trash can cleaning, as well as the course that I explain how I've gotten my first $10,000 in clients for completely free. In the community, you're also going to get access to the before and after pictures that I use to land these jobs, as well as an entire community full of like-minded individuals who want to start these low-ticket services. So if you're ready to get started, check out the second link in the comment section description. We're running a special discount for the first couple people that do join, so if you want to lock it in at the cheapest price and get the most value, join today.